Hello and welcome to the Northwest Fusion Group YouTube channel. I'm Ian, G0VGS. Today is an unboxing day and we're right in the middle of Storm Eunice, so if you do hear any wind noise or strange noises behind me, you'll forgive me. Today we're going to unbox the Anytone 878 UV2 Plus. They do like their short names at Anytone. If you've watched my videos before, you may well have watched the unboxing of the 578, which is the mobile dual band version of this handheld. So without further ado, on to the unboxing. So here it is. This is the Anytone AT-D878UVII Plus. I don't know whether you remember when I did the unboxing of the 578. It said UV3 and I thought it should say UV2. They've obviously managed to get everything right on the box for this model. It's dual band 144 and 430 megahertz digital and analog handheld transceiver with Bluetooth and GPS, and it does APRS. 10,000 talk groups and 500,000 digital contacts. If we have a quick look around the box, you can see here the included accessories, and that looks correct. And on the end here is the information on it. Now this states that it does 136 to 174 megahertz and 400 to 480 megahertz, which would be brilliant. I have the notice of variation for 146 to 147 megahertz, and that gives me opportunity to experiment a little. The other thing you'll notice is that at the bottom here it actually states that it's got a 3100 milliamp hour battery, which is fantastic. They do have very much a reputation for good battery life on this handheld. So let's get into the box and see what we've got. So right away we've got the usual two Anytone stickers and a small manual and a Bluetooth user guide. The only thing I'll say about these manuals, and it was the same on the 878 as well, the same on the 578 as well, is that they're very thin on detail. They go through the menus and various things, but simple little things like exactly how the extension speaker works and the symbols on the screen aren't necessarily shown, and that could be improved without a shadow of a doubt. So the first thing we see when we open the box is the radio itself. It's certainly very well packed. Get that out of the way. Nicely packed, very solid, feels quite heavy in the hand, very good quality, as I would expect. So that's the actual radio itself. Next up we have a programming cable. These Anytones come with everything you're wanting to need. And that's a little dual end USB to micro USB lead. The belt clip, the Velcro strap for the Bluetooth button, which comes as standard as always with Anytone radios, a little lanyard, stop you dropping it on the floor, nice plug-in charger, that's great. and the power supply for the charger. And the only thing left in here, I think, is the antenna. And just looking at it, that's a female SMA. So I think that's it. I'll just take this out just in case. Oh no, with something else yet, of course, because we've still got the battery to go. So here it is. This is the battery. The belt clip goes on the battery. So if you're going to use more than one battery, I guess you'll need another belt clip. But that just fits on the bottom like so and clips into place really easily. And that is absolutely rock solid now. It's in, you can see this is quite a chunky battery. That's great. So yeah, that's definitely everything out of the box. So there we are, the Anytone 878 UV2 Plus unboxed. Before I mention anything more about the handheld, I just want to give you a couple of thoughts on the Anytone 578, which I've had for a little while now. It's a fabulous radio. I absolutely love it. There's just a couple of things I would change, and it would be, for me, the perfect little radio for DMR and FM. Firstly, and I mentioned this during the video, this is the manual for the 578, and although all the menu items are in here and the functions, and there's one or two nice pictures, it doesn't tell you one or two things that I'd like it to do. For example, it doesn't tell you what the icons on the screen mean. It would be nice to get a good blow up of the display and what each thing means. Also, the way that the speaker sockets at the back work isn't explained fully in here. So a little more meat on the bone would be nice, Anytone, if you're listening. The second thing is the microphone. Now, this microphone is fantastic. It's great audio. There's no popping or wind noise with it. It's got a speaker. It's got every function you could possibly need on it, including a little lock on the side, which prevents these two buttons working when you don't want them to work. Great. It's a really good mic. But this lead is really stiff. And unless you've got the 578 screwed down or maybe screwed up, depending on which way you've got it mounted, the radio will follow you around. It is really stiff, and I'd like this to be a little softer, just to prevent that from happening. The only other thing is I would like it to have a removable head. Other than that, it's a fantastic radio. I absolutely adore it. It does everything I need it to do. It's comfortable to use, and the CPS is really quite intuitive once you get the hang of it. Back to the 878. It's a great little handheld. I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I'm expecting it to look and feel very much like the 578. But I'd like to put a special shout out to Moonraker, because I'm not sure the last time I bought anything from Moonraker, but their service has been fantastic. I ordered it at around 10 AM one day. I got a dispatch notice within an hour. DHL contacted me a little later to let me know that they'd collected it and it was on its way, and it was with me the following day at lunchtime. I can't argue with that. So fantastic, well done Moonraker. The other comment I've got about the 878 is, why wouldn't you? If you want something that does DMR, or even if you just want a dual band FM handheld, you get a radio that does up to 6 watts or 7 watts on VHF for under £200. And that is just unbelievable, isn't it? And if you get the older version, which doesn't have as many digital contacts available, just 200,000 contacts, then you're only paying £170. The UV2 Plus does have one big advantage over the original 878 in that it does have APRS on receive as well as transmit. So you make your own mind up. If you've got one, let me know what you think about it. I think it's going to be a great little radio and I'm looking forward to having a play with it. Once I get it programmed up, I shall let you know what I think. But so far, I'm very, very happy with it. A very big welcome to yet more subscribers this week. It's great to see you coming in and enjoying the videos on the channel, and I've spoken to a couple of you directly on radio and it's been fabulous. Thank you very much for your kind comments. If you do like what you see, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free, and do click that like button, and if you tick the bell, YouTube will let you know every time that I release a new video. Until the next time, thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.